direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. I love when the good news coming in on a day-to-day. Already know what's happening, I don't gotta shake the hay. Big moves, big stepper in the right direction. The trip continues, every W's a psychedelic. Journey over accolades, divvy up the accolades and tell them boys to have a day. Give and take, and I love to give. Give and take, and I love to see the bros hitting milestones. Gon' get your shine on, brighter than an iPhone screen. Anybody tryna take a piece of pie home, try a song, shape a stick or drop them like a pine cone. Conversations about the goals and the gold that I'm sitting on. All I hear is low ballin' digits if I listen to them. No need to counter if it's disrespect. Swam with sharks on how to bite my way out fishing nets.
Man, what's going on, family? What's good? What's good? welcome in to this pop-up situation, to this pop-up Sardine Sunday. I'm gonna be up with y'all in a minute. I'm doing a couple things like take my time. I wanted to be on her earlier, but I was too busy watching Lead Farmer. Shout out Lead Farmer 73, bro. Much love, Unc. Much love, old school. For shizzle, as the young folks say. Yes. What's going on, Official J Mill? Got to talk about her tonight. Miss Deborah Garrett, how you doing, young lady? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. Happy Mac, what's good, family? Campbell Creations, what's going on? How you doing? My brother, Jason, what's going on, fam? How you doing, bro? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. Hey, Shanna. Wherever she at, man. Jason, you go give her a big hug and a kiss from me and April and tell her, hey, Shanna. So, yeah, you go do that. You do that now. Yes. I you know what I'm saying? Man, you be enjoying folk trying to catch up with people because Sunday is one of our days. If we ain't spending family time, we trying to catch up on our favorite content creators. Today we did a little bit of both. We went and had dinner. It was nice. Just got some downtime, some family time together. Okay, shit. Well, hell, get me an RV while you waiting on yours. Go and get two of them. And say one of them gonna be for African Dreaming. And yeah, just cause I wish, girl, when we get back to the States, that'll be beautiful. Cause I gotta be honest with you. Everybody ain't rich now. So I land back in the States, back in Texas, baby. We plan on putting something on it that a RV would be perfect for, while we either getting something small built or slap a double wide on that joint and call it a day. So we can be over here sometime and over there the other sometime. So yes. What Jason say? Working on my truck, it keeps rattling apart. You can't have knocking that, man. You can't have banging that like that, bruh, and not think you finna shake some stuff. You probably don't have to put your rearview mirror up about 3 or 4 times, especially during the summertime while it's hot. Jason, you already know you can't be beating down the block like that, bruh, and not think that you finna have some stuff getting loose, man. You gonna have to get a small millimeter, you have to get a small millimeter drill, and every nut and screw you got in there, man, you're gonna have to run it through and tie it off and put a pigtail on it so it don't shake apart. Y'all got to go check out Jason, man. If y'all haven't seen Jason, Jason got about 5,100 speakers in that truck, and you can't be doing all that without some vibratory repercussions, so to speak. Yes, 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 yes. Y'all, I know it's a busy night tonight, man. There's a lot of people on. I myself was watching Lead Farmer 73. I think he's still live right now. Jason, hey, I feel you, fan. Gave up on that rear view. It ain't gonna happen. You can't see through it, no way. You can't see through it, no way. You look at your rear view mirror with that kind of beat in your truck, and it's like looking through the Matrix. In addition to shouting out Shanna and Jason and everybody in the chat, y'all, if you know, I know it's a lot of people live right now, but share this live out if you want to. I do want to acknowledge a few people. One of them is in the chat. One of them, some of them ain't in the chat, and I'm gonna holler at them anyway. We just getting this party started, family, and I'm still kind of doing something, looking at something. I am here. This is me. Hey, everybody. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, yeah, I know I don't wear my hair down too often, but it's Sunday, so I'm easy like Sunday morning. It's y'all Sunday morning, it's my Sunday night, but I'm just living and feeling and being carefree. So I'm gonna pop back up and be back up with y'all in a minute. It's Sunday. It's sardine Sunday. I might bust open a can. I gotta be honest with you, I'm still kind of full a little bit. We got back in about an hour and a half ago. I was like, man, I think I'm a little hungry, but then it went away and now I'm full again. So yeah. Hey, Pieces of April, how you doing, young lady? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. Or you could just walk over in the other room and enjoy me. I mean, not like that. I mean, you could enjoy me as far as like being my company, you know, like maybe jumping up here with me or something. April, you always thinking somebody talking about something that they ain't even talking about. Anywho, I forgot what I was saying. What's up, Tanya S? How you doing, family? Yes, 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 yes. Y'all better get in here and enjoy yourself. Um, I do want to, so I'm gonna start here. I'm gonna start with Official J Mill. Who else was Official J Mill? Oh my man, it was so many. I can't remember, so I'm just gonna go with the two that I know for sure. So we just recently celebrated the end of Slay Timber, which was, for those who don't know and might want to participate, you can reach out to Official J Mill and she can tell you what you need to do and how you can become a part of it if she sees so fit. Along with my lovely, beautiful, adorable, loving wife, Pieces of April. They just did that. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, it is a what's up, Christina? The winning walk with Christina. What's going on, family? It is a real it's a lot of work to create content for 30 days straight, whether it's a short, whether it's a long form content, whether you going live or whatever. Official J Mia and Pieces of April tend to like to do videos, so that's even more work because you gotta have a subject matter, then you gotta film and record the subject matter, then you gotta edit it, then you gotta upload it, then you gotta put it out there and hope people watch. So not only to those two ladies, but to everybody who participated in Slay Timber, I just want to say shout out to all y'all for doing y'all doggone thing, because y'all did that. And it take a lot of work. It take a lot of work, a lot of dedication, a lot of effort. And it's habit changing. Anytime you do something for 21 days to 26 days consecutively, That's how you build a routine. That's how you form new habits. So shout out to them ladies. Shout out to them. Uh, hey Shanna. Hey Shanna. What's going on, Shanna? You better get in here and enjoy yourself, young lady. Um, who else? Miss D's Hollywood Garden. How you doing, young lady? You better get in here too. And while you in here, you better enjoy yourself. You sure better. Uh, what else we got? It's also somebody else who may be live right now still. I don't know if they still on. I think they are. Shout out to M&T Living and Cooking, celebrating their monetization. I ain't saying I want y'all to leave here right now. They might be over here in a little bit. But y'all make sure y'all show M&T Living and Cooking some love. Congratulations to them for hitting that milestone. It's a big deal. We all know how hard it is. I think they started their grind before some of the YouTube changes came into place. With it's a little bit easy to you got to get the 500. You got to do this. You got to do that. So whatever. But it still take a whole lot of work. I want to say shout out to them. Shout out M&T Living and Cooking. Who else? We got Liz B. Journey. Liz B. Journey. Liz B. Journey recently celebrated her 1K celebration. By the way, y'all, it's gonna be a little Cash App giveaway tonight. I ain't put that in the thumbnail. I ain't say nothing about it. It's just something that's gonna happen tonight. So y'all may or may not want to stick around. I don't know what y'all gonna do with all this money that y'all could potentially win tonight. I don't know if y'all gonna go to Barbados. I don't know, maybe go drink some sangria over in the south of France. I don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do with it, but it's going down. It's going down. But let me get back to Liz B. Liz B. Journey last week. Also, Liz B. Journey, happy birthday. Happy birthday. And happy 1K celebration. If y'all don't know Liz B. Journey, yeah, hold on. Why am I still? I'm done with what I gotta do right now. Because I'm gonna get to talking about some blessings here in a minute. And I'm just gonna do a little. I'm gonna play a little something, but I don't want y'all to get caught up in the. Don't worry about y'all. Don't worry about that, man. Y'all worry about the wrong stuff. Don't worry about all that. What I'm doing over here. Miss Shirley OG Gardner last week. What's up, Baloo? Baloo's. What's going on, family? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. Yes. Miss Shirley OG Gardner hit 700 last week. She had a celebration. It was well over in the wee hours of the morning for us. So how deep we was, just because you don't always see African Dreaming or Pieces of April in the chat does not mean that we not, supporting from afar. Sometimes we just watch and do our thing, because interacting at 3 in the morning versus 3 in the afternoon is two completely different monsters. It's a whole different beast. So there's that. I thanked and acknowledged Pieces of April and Official J Mill for Slay Timber. I talked about M&T Living and Cooking. And anybody, it was something else. Damn, I should have wrote it down. I don't know who. What else was I gonna Boy, y'all don't judge me. Don't judge me. Y'all keep living. You get my age, you'll see how it is. Hey, Mama Nita. Blue Lotus Vibes by Janita McLean. How you doing, young lady? Her and Crafty Leo been doing their thing over there too. And Blue Lotus Vibes, you can put in the chat what you and Crafty got going on for October. Yes. Because I want to say it's 8. It's 8 of them a day, 8 shorts a day. But I want to make sure I get it right. So Blue Lotus Vibes, you can put the challenge that you and Crafty Leo got going on in the chat, please drop it. Please drop it. Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. You can drop it. You can drop it like it's hot. You can drop it like it's lukewarm, like it's cold. I don't care. I don't mind. I don't mind either way. I really don't. And I ain't even trying to keep y'all on like, man, we just gonna have a conversation real quick. But I do want to talk about worst days, bad days. I want to talk about bad days, man. Some of y'all might have seen the thumbnail. And I think because of some of the conveniences of the world, some of the luxuries of the world, some of the things that, and I don't know everybody's situation, so I'm really reluctant and slow to try and tell. Oh, by the way, y'all like it? Y'all like it? Yeah. Yeah. They lost today, but it's all good, baby. Simba, football, you know, over here in Africa, football ain't football. It's I believe you all call it soccer. Yes, yes. In America, you all call it soccer. So yes. But here in Africa, we call what you call football soccer. I shot for Coming to America. I think I came up somewhere between Coming to America and Black Panther. But whatever. Don't judge me. I'm a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. But yes, this is my favorite football team, my favorite soccer team over. Oh, I'm sorry, Sweet Pea. If my wife watching, I'm sorry. I want to have pretty arms. I'm so beat up, boy. I got scars and shit. I just she loves me anyway. My elbow black. I got cuts and bruises and shit. I'm gonna give me some Maybelline or something. Wipe my arms up, make them pretty. So my wife can say, boy, you showed on the YouTube machine and you got some pretty elbow, some pretty forearm. I'm a work in progress. Don't judge me. Y'all keep living. Y'all keep living. I also want to shout out Big Rooster Show. So if y'all didn't see it, man, y'all check out Big Rooster. Y'all can check out Unbiased LLC. You can check out Sifting Some Soil and More. Y'all can check out She Is Sunshine. So Big Rooster down there in Texas right now. Big Rooster down there in Texas right now. And if y'all didn't see it yesterday, Big Rooster and they had a little mini meetup. Man, with some of my favorite content creators. Big Rooster, Unbiased LLC, Sifting Some Soul, Salon Diva, who else was that? She Is Sunshine, and some of Big Rooster family. It was really dope. It was really dope. It was a nice get together, and I just love seeing good people get together. You feel me? I really do. That's a blessing, because that's what we're gonna be talking about tonight. Blessings. We're gonna be talking about blessings. Let's go Buffalo straight to the Super Bowl. How about no? How about no, Blues? Okay, see, now she just started something. Now this is the first thing I got to put on. Well, I ain't even planning on putting nothing on the screen. Now I got. Let's go. You know what? You supposed to ride for your people. You supposed to ride for your team, win, lose, or draw. You supposed to be there. Now, Big Rooster down now in Texas, watching the Texans play. Everybody know Big Rooster in love with the Steelers. And how about, they getting whooped up on, last I heard. Drea Lachey, what you doing in here? Drea, I'm going to say both of them. I'm going to say it both ways. Drea. The hell, what you doing in here, girl? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. We talking about blessings tonight, man. I'll be doggone. That's right. Got to root for the Bills. Y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead, man. It's Seahawks Nation over here, baby. It is Seahawks Nation. We don't need Russell Wilson. I understand that the Legion of Boom and all of that was years ago, but life goes on. Life goes on. And we will, in fact, prevail. Yes, 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 yes. We will prevail. We doing all right, man. I think what 2-2 so far. I think we got a Monday night game. Got a game tomorrow. If I make mistaken. Uh, but yeah, who else did I want? Okay, so yeah, I told y'all about that. I told y'all about the little mini Texas meetup with Big Rooster, Unbiased LLC, Sifting Some Soil and More. She is Sunshine and Salon Diva. Man, y'all show all of them channels some love and tell them African Dream is sent you. Happy Max said, wait, did someone just erase that Steelers comment? This is one of the joys of football season right here. Oh my. Oh my. Oh Blues. Oh Blue. I'm gonna tell Mr. Blues. I was looking at that man's lips. You don't look at number his throwing on, and that's it. That's it. His drop back and his positioning as a quarterback. That's all you need to do. I know they will. Hey, and Big Rooster gonna be salty all week too. Big Rooster gonna be salty all week as well. Yes, 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 yes. And he down there in Texas, so he went for his team because I'm pretty sure he was feeling like he was gonna stunt down there in Texas, and that ain't the way things worked out. And I got on the cool. I mean, true story. I really, really thought that the Steelers might stand up and probably maybe take this one. I thought the Steelers might walk away with this one. Not so much. Not so much. Not so much. Not so much. So with that being said, family, Christina summed it all up. Now I'm gonna be on here and I'm gonna talk my ish. But at the end of the day, your team is your team and rep your squad. You rep for your team. You rep your team. Win, lose, draw, everything in between, because that's what it's all about, man. Over here, it's all in good fun. It's all in love. It's all in being able to talk a little ish, little gum bumping, and that's it. That's it. It's fun. Some got to be fun, man. Some got to be fun because so much of life is not fun. So much of what we have to deal with, and I understand. I really do understand the whole concept behind the escapism. Blues, I'm listening. I feel you, Blues. I feel you, Blues. I do. Excuse me. Now, I never over here. I never go to. I never, and that ain't what this about. But I do want to talk about blessings. It ain't about slipping into religion for me. Anybody who don't follow me for a while, y'all know I grew up. I'm a Southern man. Grew up Southern Pentecostal. Attended all kinds of churches in my teen years. Baptist, of course, Pentecostal, couple witness halls. I've always had an affinity and a fascination with religion. So all are welcome. I don't care what your denominational background is. If you believe in blessings, if you believe in something greater than yourself, if you believe in a higher power, maybe there's something you want to hear, maybe not. Now, I really, today, for some reason, man, and again, for people who've been watching, for people who can't, hey, what's going on, Life's Magical Journey? How you doing, family? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Uh, we got some Steelers fans in there. You know, I'm from Texas, so I already know Texas Steelers, and I said Steelers. I see who that nation, Saints. Saints. We got some Saints fans. Yeah, that's right next door. That's right next door. But I've been thinking about my brother a lot today. And I really, really miss him. And something happened today that ain't happened to me in a long time. It ain't hit me with this level of intent. What's up, Tamika Davis? How you doing, young lady? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. You better get in here and enjoy yourself. And while y'all in here, if y'all ain't hit that like button for this pop-up, and if y'all ain't shared this live out for this pop-up, then you better, you better go and do it. ARD, what's good, fam? How you doing, bro? Welcome in, welcome in. Much love to the Bay from East Africa, sir. From East Africa. I've been thinking about my brother a lot today. And for anybody who know, in 2020, I lost my mom and my brother 8 months apart. 8 months and a couple of days apart. And it don't always happen to me. But today, I had this inclination I ain't had in a long ass time. I didn't even get to, where my phone at? I didn't even get to pick it up all the way before reality set in. I wanted to call this dude so bad. I talked to my father-in-law earlier, right? Me and my wife, we talked to my father-in-law. And we were just talking about coming home and what we gonna do when we come home, and everybody excited and everybody. Hey, ARD, I appreciate that, man. A member for 7 months. Shout out to all the members. We wanted to do it this Friday, but we're gonna be doing something special just for our members. And we appreciate y'all, man. I don't take nobody who's showing love and for granted. I don't take nobody who's showing love for granted at all. Even the people who ain't showing love, because we all going through something. But to be a member for 7 months, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. And we appreciate it and we take it seriously. But back to what I was saying, man, I talked to my father-in-law earlier. We were just talking about coming home, and then my wife in the other room, and I went in the kitchen and I got something and I came back, and it's all like for just a few seconds, my mind just completely left, and I was headed towards my phone, and I was like, "Damn, man, I'm finna tell JB," and it was like, "Damn, he ain't in this realm with us no more. He's still around, but he ain't here no more." And I had already had this topic on my mind, but I didn't feel really moved to do it because it ain't. Hey, what's going on, Miss Lynn? Lynn's Life Lessons. How you doing, young lady? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. So I guess that kind of motivated me or pushed me to go ahead and have this conversation about blessings. Uncle G, what's good, Uncle G? How you doing, man? What's going on, family? How you doing, brother? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. Uncle G, Audacity Dawn, and they just recently, I want to say last month, just celebrated an anniversary. I forget exactly how many years. Uncle G, You can put it in the chat if you want to. But them kind of feelings, they'll whoop your ass. They really will, because they just take over you. They come out of nowhere, and you know good and damn well somebody ain't been here in 2 or 3 years, but just for a split second, for just a moment, you forget and remember at the same time. You just kind of go into this place. And then, you know what I'm saying, we lost Pops 3 weeks ago. But it wasn't Pops that was on my mind real hard today. It's been my brother. I done smiled through it all and did everything, you know, keep going. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing. Oh, it's all love, Uncle G. Audacity Dawn, and much love to y'all, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But I really, 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 really want to talk about blessings and what it means for me personally, because it's an individual basis. I can't tell nobody what they blessings are, what they should be grateful for, what they ought to be, or this or that. I'm just gonna tell y'all mine. And I did upload some content because I have to remind myself constantly so I can remain humble. I'm already humble, but to remain humble, somebody somewhere you, whoever listening, whoever rewatch this, on your worst days, somebody wish they could be in your position. I'm not saying you shouldn't have gripes, itches, or complaints about your circumstances and or what you going through. But what I'm saying is that even on your worst days, even when life whooping up on you and you feel like you want to call it quits, you want to find the nearest bridge and jump off of it, you want to go dig up under your cabinet and pour a big glass of bleach and drink that shit, somebody somewhere going through something worse than you, even on your worst days. Even on your worst days. It's done been so many times between 2020. I done sat back and I done wait. I've been like, April, I wish you would just take your ass to sleep. I wish you would just go in the bedroom and close the door. Not because I don't want to spend time with my wife. Not because I don't enjoy her company. Not because I don't love her. Not because she's not the love of my life so I can fucking cry. Because I don't want to do that in front of my wife. Sometimes I'll pour me up a little something, an adult beverage, and take my ass outside and just sit on the porch or stand. Because I don't want my wife to see my tears, man. I prefer to take my soul to the laundromat when she sleep. Because I'm a man, and man ain't supposed to do that. But I got a heart and I got a soul, so that means I got to have some feelings. And I almost slipped into that a little bit today. Just a little bit. And I thought about some stuff I done seen and read and heard. And I remember the way me and my brother used to chop it up back when he was in this realm. And we always reminded each other that no matter, even though we would call one another and lean on one another and console one another, we never ended a conversation since we was like 14 and 15 years old without reminding each other that somebody out there going through worse shit than anything we talking about. It don't mean that what we talking about don't matter. It don't mean it don't hurt. It don't mean it don't hurt our feelings. But reminding yourself that somebody out there in this world is dealing with more than you can fathom. It's the beginning, the point of origin of humbleness, in my opinion. Oh shit, Vision. Man, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? I'm up here busting my chops. I ain't even know you was in here. Fam. Much love, VP. Vision preparedness, man. Hey, I want to say this too. Real talk, true story. So check this out. What's up, Sweet Thumb? How you doing, family? Man, you better get in here and enjoy yourself. Vision preparedness, and I gotta catch up. I started a little pinch of vision. I got to catch up with my sister Urban Gardening Chronicles because those are two of my continual Saturday morning people. Now, Saturday nights, you got the everyday life of an OCDist chick, and you got Hands in the Dirt doing the chat, right? They do that for 3 Saturdays out of the month. This week, yesterday was an off week, so they'll be back. You can look for them next week. But Vision Preparedness and Urban Gardening Chronicles, just about every Saturday, without exigent circumstances, you can count on catching them, having a great conversation, getting informed about everything from gardening, 2A, prepping, all of this. So 2 of my favorite channels right there. Y'all please make sure that y'all support them. Now back to what I was saying. Sometimes these conversations hard to have because I indulge in my own level of escapism. You want to have fun. You just want to talk about something lighthearted and this and that. And I hope this can be a little bit of both. I hope it can be lighthearted and inspirational while still being relative enough to make somebody out there not feel alone. Because if you let it, this world will have you feeling and believe. For folk who know better, then it ain't going to work on you the same. But it really hit our children. It really hit the younger generation and a couple of old fools out there. Everybody ain't driving Bentleys. Everybody ain't got Gucci belts. Everybody can't afford $300 t-shirts. Everybody can't eat at Ruth Chris 3 times a week. It's some folk out in this world struggling. It's folk all over this world struggling. And I'm seeing more and more folk get caught up in feeling bad about, instead of finding the joy in the fact that your ass actually making it and eating every day and got a roof over your head, some food in the freezer, some water in the freezer, some juice in the freezer. Folk feeling bad because they can't keep up with folk that ain't even really pulling off the shit they proposed to pull off. I don't know what to do about that. I can't fix nobody. I damn sure can't fix grown folk. With that being said, I'm gonna go and get into this first little piece of content here, and then we're gonna keep it pushing. We're gonna keep it moving. But before we start this, I can't help but emphasize enough for anybody listening, for anybody who watched this, for anybody who woke up this morning. A bad day don't equal a bad life. A couple of bad days don't equal a bad life. You are blessed if you woke up this Sunday morning, man. I ain't gonna eat them because I'm still full. Shout out my girl. Shout out my girl. Good Eats Homestead got me with enough sardines to last me for a cool little old minute. She ain't have to send them over here, but she did it anyway. It's still Sardine Sunday whether I'm eating sardines or not. Y'all can bust some open if you want to, if you got them. If you woke up this morning, you got a fighting chance at making today better than yesterday. To me, that equals blessed. But that's just me. If you can lay your head down tonight in anticipation about what you're going to do and pull off tomorrow, that equals blessed, because some people ain't in the position you in. It's okay to remind one another. We ain't got to be overbearing about it. We ain't got to beat each other down, but it's okay to remind one another that, baby, somebody out in this world wish that they were at on your worst day. On your worst day, somebody would trade. Let me get into this, and we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about a little more on the other side. Let me get this up here and take it back. So
25,000.
So okay, anybody who know currency, you know where Naira is from. I ain't even gonna say it. Yes, it's on the continent of Africa. It's a country. It's a country on the continent of Africa. If you would like to know which country, do some homework, so then you'll discover something. I always like to give a disclaimer, because this could have been an actual content creator, which there are many. This could have been her uncle or nephew or whatever who just wanted to film his cousin or something. Fine, whatever. For me, it's about the literalness of the living conditions that some folk do. I try to show, no, I don't try to do shit. I show the good, the bad, and the ugly of what life can be like here in Africa. Are there some extremely wealthy people? Are there bustling downtowns and skyscrapers? You damn right. Do you have people who living like what we're about to watch? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I don't want to use word, even though they may be applicable. I personally try and refrain from. And hold on, speaking of blessings, hold on a minute. Oh, hey, Blues. Hey, well, happy birthday, Blues. Everybody tell Blues happy birthday. I ain't know that, fam. You gonna get out of here and enjoy your... Hey, you took time to come in here on your birthday, fam. We sure appreciate you. Yeah. Blues, how old is you? About 23, 24? What is you this year? You one of them late 80s, baby? Y'all wish Blues a happy birthday. She was born in 1980. Matter of fact, 92, I believe. 92. So, shout out, Blue. Happy cake day. Enjoy yourself. And save me a slice. Save me a slide. Yes. So, let's get... I'm going to get back into this. And even though this is in another country, it's not the country which we currently live, but conditions could be similar depending on region. And as we watch this, I want everybody to keep in mind, be aware of, and be conscious of the fact that even on your worst day, I'm going to stop right there. Even on your worst day, somebody, let's get it.
25,000 monthly or yearly? Yearly.
Yes.
Okay, please can you take me a tour of your place? What do you do here?
Fish.
You say?
Fish, I drive it there.
You dry fish there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, are these your children?
Yes. Twins.
Is that?
Twins.
Twins?
Yes.
Wow.
Then I show you.
Oh my God. Are they not going to fall?
Yes. No.
Do your stuffs fall inside this water sometimes?
I go enter earlier.
You enter inside the water and take it?
Yes.
Oh wow. Where do you have your bath? Can we go there? So this is your bedroom. What do you do for a living?
I know they do anything. I they just do fish.
How much do you make in a month when you sell your fish?
2,000, 3,000.
This is 20,000 naira. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna stop right there. Welcome in, Miss Lee, Panamosity. How you doing, young lady? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. Welcome in, Miss Lee. Thank you for being here. Now that video means different things to different people. Some people feel like, oh well, that's them. Everybody entitled to feel how they want to feel. But my point, and my only point, is for each of us individually to know that somebody is making it every day in those circumstances. And some of the things that ruin our day. Hold on a minute, I got to take this down real quick. Some of the things that we allow to ruin our day, ruin our weekend, ruin our week, be actually, if you step back and look at it, so damn petty. It's so small on the grand scheme of things. Oftentimes I find myself feeling like and saying out loud, but for the grace of God, there go I. And again, this ain't no religious, I'm not coming at y'all like that. I'm just saying real shit. Like it's a blessing to be able to sit in front of this computer with the lights on. It's a blessing to know that I can walk out of this room, down the hall into another room and be able to drink some clean, fresh water. It's a blessing just to have your life, your health, and your strength. But she said something about me. He looked at me funny. I don't always go super like personal and shit, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Whether my mouth open and project the words or not, I'm an early bird. I'm a morning person. I always am. I can stay up all night, sleep 2 hours, and I'm still a morning person. When I wake up and I roll over and I see that woman next to me breathing, that's good enough. She breathing. She happy. She might be snoring. She might not be. I don't care. She breathing. She alive. She healthy. Thank you. I open my bedroom door and walk down the halls and walk down the hall and look around and everything's thank you. I pull back the curtain in the kitchen before I start making my coffee and I see that sun coming up in the east. Thank you. I walk outside and I hear the goats and roosters crowing and neighbors shuffling around and I can stand on my own 2 feet under my own strength. I can draw my own breath. I can shake my own head. I can raise my own hands. Thank you. Some folk call it the devil. Some folk call it the world, but it's something out here. It's some entity that's giving everybody complacency and busy work. Busy work with bullshit. Mind occupation with things that really don't matter as much as we led to believe that they matter. Consumption with this, focus on that, and consumption on this. Meanwhile, the most precious commodity that all of us have, your time. Your time on this planet, in this realm of existence. And whether we pay attention to it or not, whether we give a damn or not, baby, I'm going to tell you something. TikTok. TikTok. Big hand and the little hand moving, baby. TikTok. What will you do with and how will you expend the time afforded to you in this world? In this realm of existence, how will you spend it? What will you do with it? I've reached the conclusion that I've been living for a long time because I'm at a point where I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody except the good Lord and the woman that I asked to spend the rest of my life with me. Everybody else, I appreciate it. But I got 2 people I'm really trying to impress. This pushed me into another conversation as we get into this next part of this here. We finna get into this next video. Now, this next piece of content, I had to look it up for myself to make sure that it was real. I had to make sure we were real. What's going on, Nest Vlog? How you doing? Welcome in. I hope I ain't missed nobody. That's Vision and Pieces of April. Thank y'all. I had to look it up to make sure we were real, cause I try to do my research, man. I don't like bringing y'all no tomfoolery. I'm never not amazed by just how mean and cruel some people in this world can be. And not only can they be mean and hateful and nasty, they do it gleefully. They do it with joy. They're pervasive in the nastiness. I hear people call, the young folk, it's a new thing, it's the ops. They the ops. Everybody, they the ops and they the ops and they the. You know what you can call me an ops for? Ignorance. Bullshit. Purposefully being mean to somebody just to make myself feel better. That's what I'm an op for. I'm in opposition to that. If I can make this world just a pinch better, just a little bit better on purpose, you damn right, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to try my best. If I can educate somebody on something I know for sure, that's what I'm going to do. We live in a world that's the world that we live in. And damn thing I can do about it except try to make it better. That's all I can do. What's going on, Toya? Toya's Pantry Farm 72. How you doing, family? You better get in here and enjoy yourself, Toya. You sure better. Now I'm gonna get to this next piece of content, and this is a really it's heavy. It's heavy for me, to me, and for me. It's a deep story, and yes, it is real from what I can tell from everything I looked up. Everything from news interviews to news articles to the young brother's story and his mama. They've done like many documentaries and all of this and that. Um, and just like before I played the last little piece of content, I'm gonna play this piece of content, and then I believe I'm gonna drop the link for just a minute before we get to the last part. But that's what this whole live is about. Your worst days, your absolute worst days, no matter how you feeling, no matter how high or how low high. Because this is such thing. You can be so low, you still low, but you feel a little bit better. Hell, you feel like I done came up a little bit. I'm doing better than I was day before yesterday, but you still feeling bad as hell. And you keep pushing and you keep grinding. Baby, there's somebody on this planet that will trade shoes with you in a heartbeat. It's somebody who take everything that you crying about and feel bad about. They will take it, throw it on their back, and be just fine. With that being said, what's up, Rooted? What's going on, family? How you doing? Welcome in. Rooted, you better get in here and enjoy yourself, bro. Let me get this here popping. We're gonna go on and let's get this.
He's normal, just like any other little boy. Sorry. I know the last time I took him to a park, there were some kids that told him he looked like a monster, so. And he hasn't been back to that park ever since. So I had to tell him that I had to tell him that he's not a monster. He's just been through a lot. He goes through a lot. Hey, Amari. Hey, doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for some lunch?
Yeah.
I actually knew when I was pregnant.
I'm gonna pause this right here real quick for anybody who wondering what this is or what's going on. This young brother has tumor. The mama, she finna get into that. I didn't write it down. I can't remember, and I like to pronounce and enunciate things correctly, even though I that's my preference. But man, I'm gonna tell you. On your worst day, on your worst day, on your worst day, on your worst day, I'm encouraging people to stop feeling bad about, oh, my arm's too big. Feeling bad about that little pooch you got on your tummy. Feeling bad about, oh, my skin look like this, my this look like that, and my that look like this. Meanwhile, you walking and talking and walking around, which is a blessing in and of itself. Speaking, which is a blessing in and of itself. Hearing the criticism, which is a blessing in and of itself. Missing the fact that you blessed all along because somebody going through something so much worse than what you have to deal with on a daily basis. Now, that's not to denigrate or diminish any of our day-to-day circumstances, but because we all going through it at some point or another. What's up, Tamika Wells? How you doing, family? Socks in the Garden, what's going on? How you doing? I hope I ain't missed nobody. Welcome in. Random JL, what's going on, bro? Welcome in. But sometimes to know that you blessed, we have to encourage and remind one another, because we live in a world that is designed and centered on us missing the fact that we do in fact have blessings day in and day out. But sometimes you need a tap on the shoulder, a pat on the back, a reminder that, baby, it could be worse. You could be going through something so much more extreme than what you're dealing with, that's breaking you down currently, that's making you lose faith currently, that's making you lose hope currently. With that being said, man, let's get back into this. Matter of fact, I kind of, my God, I'm gonna step back just a little bit, take it back just a little bit. And
Okay, you ready for some lunch?
Yeah.
I actually knew when I was pregnant with him that it was like a 50-50 chance that he would come out with his genetic condition. Come on, little bud. Amari has a condition called NF type 1, which is incurable, and which causes tumors and throughout his skeletal and nervous system. So it just caused a lot of problems throughout his body, which the growths can come up anywhere on his body. Amari has one of the worst cases that you can get. So he was taking chemo medicine for a while, and it seemed to help a little bit, but he's not been on it for a year or so, just to see how the tumors act. Put it on there. So this year we probably have to start him back on some kind of chemo medicine, because it looks like they're starting to grow back, or grow a little more and faster. It's a lot, it really is. As he got older, it got more noticeable because the tumors grew. I'm trying not to get emotional. It was hard, it was very hard when I found out. Okay, it'll be done in just a minute. Morris, he's like any other young boy his age. It just, he has limitations of things that he can and can't do. His vision is very, very limited. He only can see out the right eye, which is barely, which is kind of covered up his right eye as well because of the tumors. So it makes it hard for him to do certain things. Like, he loves football, but he really can't get out there and play like everybody else because of his tumors. But he really doesn't act like he have a genetic condition or anything, because I look at him as a normal child. 2017, Amari got to meet the Harlem Globetrotters.
I just gotta stop right there real quick, and I'm gonna bring this back up. We're gonna pick up where we left off. When you doing your face routine in the morning, men and women, and you got a little blotch right here, or you got a little something right here, and you feel like you don't even want to walk your ass outside because, oh, I'm less than perfect. Baby, it's somebody walking around this planet living with that circumstance. When you just don't feel attractive, when you just don't feel beautiful, and this ain't for women, this dudes too. Oh, I gotta get my hair cut. I ain't right. I just ain't fit. I'm a victim of it too. I'm talking to myself and I'm talking to y'all. Baby, blessings. Because your worst days are somebody else's dream. Your worst days are what somebody else hoped for. Your worst day, I got bad knees. Hell, I got two of them. I got a bad hip, bad knees. My ankle be hurting and shit. I got all kinds of injuries. I still got shrapnel. I got shit going on. But I can stand. You don't think that it's somebody on this planet who would trade places with your ass in a heartbeat just so they can stand on their own 2 feet? The older I get, the more I ask God to keep me humble. I might not be right. But I feel in my heart that if I can just be humble, all the other parts of my life gonna fall into place. Everything else that I need to do comes with that point of origin. If I can just be and remain humble, everything else gonna fall into place. You can't recognize yourself in somebody else's shoes if you're not humble. You can't imagine going through what somebody else is going through if you're not humble. You can't relate empathy. We can't all be sympathetic because we don't all go through the same things. But the ability to be empathetic to somebody else's circumstances and situations is a powerful, powerful, underestimated tool that is going away day by day. And damn it, I'm trying to bring it back. It's okay to be kind to other people. You ain't got to get out here and try to save the world. You ain't got to rescue everybody you see on side of the road. You ain't got to see everybody, feed everybody that you see homeless. And you ain't got to try to do all of these amazing, incredible things that will make the world a better place. But damn it, do what you can. Sometimes it's just a kind word. But it ain't no money in that no more. It ain't like, it seems like it ain't no blessing. Y'all gotta work with me. These damn mosquitoes over here. It ain't no blessings in that. It ain't no clout in that. It ain't no love. How you doing? How you doing? How your people doing? I might not succeed, damn it, but as long as the good Lord gives me strength and wind and breath, I'm gonna do everything in my power to try and make this be a better place. Cause somebody got to. If anybody want to jump on this bullshit with me, holla at me, let me know. You ain't got to let me know. Don't let me know nothing. You go do your part.
Hey, everybody.
Y'all know she had to jump in here. I'm going to get back to it, family. I'm going to get back to it. I'm going to get back to this content. But, never mind. I'm going to finish that on the other side. I'm going to get back to this content. I see a whole bunch of folk came in. Hold on. Miss Deborah Garrett was already in here. Blues back. Blues and went and got her some birthday cake and came back. Socks in the Garden. Sweet Thumb been in here. Miss D. Random JL. Okay, I don't think I missed no. Nikki, the everyday life of an OCD chick. How you doing, young lady? You better get in here and enjoy yourself. I was talking about you earlier. Now, y'all wasn't on last night. Last night was an off night, but they'll be back next week. You make sure that y'all catch Nikki and Hands in the Dirt for the chat. I didn't see a thumbnail. I don't know who the guest gonna be yet, but make sure you get over there and support that sister because, bro, we gotta uplift our good people. We got to uplift the folk who doing what we think is right. The folks who encouraging the people who, like, I mean, if you see what somebody doing and you think it's groovy, hell, lift them up. And even though they ain't in here, man, I really do want to say this. Hold on, let me turn my camera on before I get back to the content. Praying Couple cooking series down there in Memphis. I want to say Memphis, Tennessee. Down there in Memphis. Miss Bling Bling. Her and her husband. And this, everybody don't have to present and show up the same way. Everybody ain't got to do the same thing. Matter of fact, if you don't do the exact same thing, guess what? You cover more ground. Praying Couple cooking series out there feeding the homeless. They gathering and getting contributions everywhere from church to their own pocket, and they going out there in the community doing it. And baby, I'm gonna tell you, as somebody who over here in Africa, who hell, we poor on our own. We not, me and April ain't rich at all. We do the best we can. It ain't no shine in that. It ain't no shine in that, man. But when you humble, you're looking at a bigger picture. You see a different circumstance. When you do the best you can do and then you leave it to God, what else can you do after that? Again, it's Sardine Sunday. This ain't no sermon. I ain't getting religious. I ain't trying to preach to or at nobody. Because believe me, I sin all the time. Yeah, far from perfect. So I ain't trying to preach to or at nobody, but what I'm saying is, man, if you feel it in your heart and in your spirit to be that difference, whatever thing you can do or say or contribute to make this world a little bit better. I think it was Sweet Thumb I seen. I got to go back up in the chat. What Sweet Thumb said exactly what I was thinking. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Damn, it might be too far up there. But basically what he said was, be so hard on the other side that it balance it out. I don't know what else to do besides that. What else can you do besides try to be so good or so opposite in the other direction of everything you see, do, and hear coming from the parts of the world that you don't like? If you don't go in the opposite direction, how can it be counted? I'm going to get back to this video. I'm going to finish it. Matter of fact, before I even do it, I'm going to drop the link and get that popping. And then get your ass over here. Boy, I know good and damn well I pushed. Hold on. There you go. So the link in the chat, I'm going to get back to this. I'm going to take it back just a pinch. And then I'm going to let that part finish out. I'm going to go back to about
like
right
he
there.
loves football, but he really can't get out there and play like everybody else because of his tumors. But he really doesn't act like he have a genetic condition or anything, because I look at him as a normal child. 2017, Amari got to meet the Harlem Globetrotters, and he's normal.
So with all of that being said, it really take me back to I won't complain. Because I think about the things that whooped up on me and had me feeling bad and made me feel bad in my childhood. And it was usually centered in, on, or around clothes at least in my early childhood. Things got real in my teen years. But it was a typical teenage things that most of us go through. How many people got the strength to live with day in and day out tumors that massive, a circumstance that amazing and detrimental that won't make you harm yourself or just break you down to the point where you give up? Your worst days are somebody else's dream. Your worst days are something that everybody, a whole bunch of people that you can't even imagine would hope for and long for and wish they was in your position. Them your worst days. I ain't gonna keep y'all long, man. We ain't even been on here but about an hour. I got the link in the chat if anybody wanna come up and chop it up with me on this sardines. Anybody got their sardines out this Sunday? I think I seen Miss Shirley OG Gardner tip off in her, said she was in the bushes. I don't know where Miss Shirley Faulkner at. I don't know where a whole bunch of my ARD might still be in the bushes. But baby, your worst days is somebody else's dream. It's okay for us to remind each other. Absolutely, Nikki. Absolutely, Nikki. We all going through something. We all going through something. And I know that petty culture is big. I know that a whole bunch of meanness is in style. Just being mean as hell is in style. It's fashionable. You can damn near wear it like a jacket. You can wear it like a pair of leather pants. You can wear it like a necklace. It's fashionable. I know I'm corny. Let me turn my camera. Let me drop this down. I'm going to come back to this. Hold on a minute. It is fashionable to be as mean as you can be to anybody in a position lesser than yourself. It seems. It's fashionable to be as petty as you can be. It is fashionable to be as rude as you can be, as toxic as you can be. And I ain't talking about no damn toxic masculinity. I'm talking about toxic people, period. Hateful people, mean people, egregious people. I'm going to be corny to a whole bunch of folks. But you know what? I'm going to have my corny ass over here doing the best I can and being the best I can and giving as much as I can and loving as much as I can until individually, not on a collective, individually people give me a reason not to mess with them no more. That's when I throw in the towel and call it quits, because I'm a firm believer when somebody show me who they are, fine, I'm going to believe you. You sent the message, damn it, I received. But until that moment, I want to believe the best in people, in humanity, in society. That don't mean I'm no fool. That don't mean I'm a fool. That don't mean I'm slow. That don't mean actually, hell, to keep it honest, I'm pessimistic as hell. Actually. But somebody got to have some hope. Somebody got to have some faith. Somebody got to keep reminding people that you see with your own two eyes is blessed. It's okay to remind each other that we blessed. Not in an arrogant, overbearing way. Oh, you need to be thanking God. You ought to be thanking. You ought to do this. Need to be. No, just say, man, hey, bro, whatever you going through, the sunshine, simple stuff, simple stuff. Whatever you dealing with is still hope. Whatever you heard or whatever you see or whatever, it's still a chance for you to make your circumstance better. If somebody don't be the one to say it, then who will? It's rough out here, y'all, and things gonna get a hell of a lot worse before they get better, in my opinion. Now I'm gonna drop this link one more time and get to this last little. Hold on, I don't think I gotta do that no more. Hold on, let me come down here and hit that right child, and then come up here, and then click this right here. Yeah, see, that's a lot more easier. There you go. There you go. I done punted up in there again. Now, I'm gonna get to this last little piece of what I got to show and take it from there. Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm talking. I don't even know what y'all heard last. I don't even know what y'all heard last. My bad. I'm up here busting my chops. I've been going out for about a minute and a half. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. I took it back so I could elaborate on something, and I think it's been. I see people in the chat saying it's frozen for them. Yeah, my bad. I had my mic off. I took it back and then I had my mic off. The reason. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Somebody tell me if y'all can hear me now. Okay. Blue says she can hear me. Okay, bet. So the reason I wanted to take this back and reiterate on the point I'm trying to make is because I really want people to be a little bit more honest. And I'm not saying that some of these people may not have invited or opened the door for some of these circumstances to befall them. But with that being said, I also have to 100%. What's up, Dave Busby? What's going on, bro? I didn't know you was in here. And thank you, Living Natural. You here? Okay, bet. It's folk, about 60% of the U.S. population is a paycheck or two or three from having their ass laying out there too. Real talk. Now, it's really complexing because on one hand, you see all of this spending and all of this and all of that, and everybody buying new this and new that, and folk wearing this and that, and $200 t-shirts and $600 jeans and $300 shoes, and it's like, well, damn, it can't be that bad, right? Baby, you see all of that for a reason. It's put in your face for a reason. It's folk out here working their ass off, clocking in and day out, doing the best they can, managing their money, doing all the right things, and still barely holding on. Be humble. Be humble. Be real humble. Because when I see people, especially in the Pacific Northwest, when we lived in Seattle, it was tent cities that some of them stretched for miles. Literally, tent cities. When I see people in these circumstances and situations, I tend to say, and it's just me, I tend to say, but for the grace, there go I. Extremely possible for it to be not only you, but anybody you know. Because that's how real things are. I'm not trying to make excuses for nobody. I'm not trying to say that some of these people didn't make bad decisions. I'm not trying to say that they couldn't have handled some aspects of their life differently. But just like they slip into that, any of us could slip into that. I really want the world and people to understand some of these people out here laying on these concretes in these sleeping bags or laying on a little makeshift pallet with a blanket thrown over them. Man, some of these folk, thank you, sweet pea. Some of these folk are professional people or were professionals at one point in their life. Y'all, life is real. Life is real. And having worked with the homeless in a profession in my life and dealt with them in a deep way. I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into that. In a professional and somewhat clinical setting, we can judge and we can talk and we can sit back and think about this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, it's been folks who done been model citizens and lost a spouse to cancer and lost their damn mind. It's been happily married couples that was ideal couples and ideal citizens, and they may have lost a child, got divorced, and both of them lost their mind and never bounced back from it. These are real things that happen to real people that have real consequences, and sometimes the end result ends up looking like this. Be humble. please, please, everybody who can, everybody who willing to, everybody with the heart and the mindset to, please, 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 please be humble. Let's finish this out. And
Have a blessed one.
I want y'all to notice something. Excuse me. I hope y'all notice what I noticed. These struggles ain't got no color. I get it. What's going on, Kim? Kim Stage. What's up, family? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let me turn my camera back on. I'm going to say this before I finish this little part right here. Matter of fact, I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to say it. I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to say it.
I'll be back. Okay. How's that chicken, OG? Is it good today? Yeah? All right. I like that smile.
Let me go and drop that down. Now I'm back. We're rolling into an election season over in the States. I might get in trouble for saying this, I might not. At the moment, I don't give a damn. I'm going to say it anyway. I'm encouraging everybody to find good people and hold on to them as hard as you can. I'm encouraging good people to find other good people and hold on to them as hard as you can. This election season finna be crazy as hell. I'm a black man living in East Africa from East Texas. And if I got white folk in my community and they good people with the same values and beliefs that I got, you damn right I want them. I'm from Texas, baby. Black folk and Mexicans ain't always got along 100% of the time. If you don't think I want some essays in my village, in my community, you crazy as hell. You damn right I want them. It's getting to the point now where it's about good people, period. The powers that be count on us divided. Count on us divided. Count on us not standing one another, hating one another. Do I acknowledge the fact that I may be at a disadvantage and there's been some history, not only in the U.S., but across the world, that make people question why I feel the way? Absolutely. But this is what I choose to do. Because some of us ain't going to move forward no other way. With that being said, I see somebody backstage. I see a young man backstage, man, who, let me bring, hold on a minute. Hold on. Man, what you doing back there, young brother? What's going
Waiting on you. How are you?
Man, I'm doing great and hoping to get better.
Absolutely. That's all we can do.
By the way, yeah, our conversation the other day, man, that helped a lot.
Yeah.
I've reached the conclusion, and yeah, I think we'll talk about that on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thumbnail's already up, and I'll send you a link to join.
I appreciate that, bro. We
Yeah.
gonna talk about some things. But as far as tonight goes, man, what you got going on? What you think about the conversation so far, bro?
Again, bruh, you hitting them in the head. You talking about deep stuff that don't nobody want to talk about, and they hope it goes away, but it needs to be talked about. And
Thank you, man.
I agree with you. You know, every day I wake up, I thank God, because there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people that did not wake up that day.
Mm-hmm.
Trish in Progress, I see you. Deborah Garrett, Dave Busby, good evening, welcome, good to see y'all. Living Natural. But you know, I'm like you, Jay. I press it, Lord, keep me humble. But we ain't got a lot, but we ain't got a lot, but we got everything we need.
There you go. There you go.
You know, our kids are healthy, the grandbabies are healthy, and I thank God for the COO and my family and the people, the friendships I have made and will continue to make, you know, because tomorrow ain't promised.
Yes, sir. Yes,
you know?
sir.
And
hold it down for me, Trent. I'm coming right back.
I got you, bro. And folks, you know, I don't care about what kind of car you drive. I don't care what kind of house you live in. Even if you don't have a house, even if you live in an apartment, that's good, because we all started somewhere. We all going somewhere. The key is, do you have what you need? I want $100 million. I would love to. I would love to have $100 million. If I had $100 million, every one of my subscribers, I would buy them the top brand solar generator and more. But I right now, I don't. So I do what I can for those that I know and for those I don't know. Because I was raised that you don't judge anybody. It's not my place to judge anybody. And one of the book I read talks about, if you do unto the least of them, you do it unto me. And then that was a paraphrase, but basically, I try not to complain about where I'm at, what I don't have, what I need, the issues that we deal with, the troubles we come up with. We keep it moving, because there's always, my parents would always tell me, there's always somebody worse off. You know, when I was growing up, we'd be sitting at the dinner table, and at that time, I didn't want to eat vegetables. And, you know, my dad would literally, he's old school. You sit there till your plate is clean. And his famous line, there's kids over in Africa or Vietnam or whatever that aren't eating today. And me being stupid and 7 years old said, well, put it in a bag and send it to them. I don't want to eat them. Needless to say, I sat there all night in the dark at the kitchen table by myself. And then my mom would come in and she'd be like, boy, your dad just wants you to be the man you're supposed to be. Be thankful for what you have. And it took me a minute to figure that out, you know, and that's okay. But I figured it out, and that's just how I'm raising my kids and my grandkids, you know. Don't complain about what you don't have. Be thankful for what you do have, because there is somebody always worse off than we are right now. And I'm talking to myself, and I'm talking to everybody in the live stream. And if you don't believe me, and if you don't believe that it's getting worse, go downtown in any major city in the United States or anywhere. See how many homeless people you come across. It's worse now than it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago. And I believe it's being done on purpose. Now, a lot of folks, they may have made some bad decisions. Okay. But for the most part, and I'm talking about them that think they run this world, they don't care about you, me, or anybody else
at all.
They don't care about themselves. And they know for a fact, the more they keep us divided, the weaker we become.
Yep.
So don't get it twisted about your neighbor Tom because he's white, or Julio because he's brown, or Tony who's light skinned. You better judge them by their character, folks, instead of the color of their skin. Because there's going to become a time where you're going to need those people. And African Dreaming has talked about it, and I talked about it. You better gather your people now.
Yep.
Because, like Jay said, he alluded to, the election coming next year, all bets are off. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
And it's only going to get worse, folks, before it gets better. So every day I wake up, I got 2 things that are brand new for that day: chances and choices.
Yes, sir.
So I am making the right choices, or trying to make the right choices, and take the chances that'll make me and my family better. Period. Welcome back, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you for holding that down for me so I can step away. And also, I was listening. You made some pertinent points, man. And I feel so strongly about this. Not only being grateful, but really building your community to the best of your ability, whatever it looks like. Because at the end of the day, I love everybody who look like me to an extent. But at the end of the day, that don't mean that we see eye to eye. Now, there's a philosophy out there that suggests and says that, now I've done it for the sake of learning debate and learning how to indulge myself into other conversations, be it hierarchical or be it folk from different, backgrounds or different social strata, whatever, right? Okay, I'm capable of that. But at the end of the day, with as serious and as real as this shit here going on, I'm looking for like-minded now. I'm looking for like-minded. I don't feel bad about it. I need you to think like how I think to a degree. I need you to understand and perceive the world the way I do to a degree. And for the longest, that's been used against us as being either racist or inobjective, or you may be I noticed a certain word going away, Trent. I noticed a certain word going away. It's conspiracy theorist. Now 5 or 6 years ago, I'm just saying, 5 or 6 years ago, that was buzzword. That was all you could hear, especially about 6 or 7 years ago. That was all you could hear. But in 2023, you don't hear it as much for some reason. So that let me know that I was thinking right all along.
Exactly.
I need to engulf and surround myself with people who are much like yourself. Somebody got to have an IFAC. Somebody got to be able to grow some tomatoes. Somebody got to be able to grow some potatoes. Somebody got to be able to skin a goat. Somebody got to be able to skin a pig. Like
Right.
a collective community of people with the same goals and intentions. All of this other stuff to me. Now, okay, I know you a little bit younger than me, but check this out. At my
Okay.
okay. At my age, I wake up every day thinking the world has gotten just a little bit dumber. Every time I wake up,
Yep.
the world seems to get a little dumber. And I'm gonna ask you this: what's wrong with being around people who think and feel and value the same things you value? How did that get twisted into a bad thing? Maybe you can help me.
Because, like I said, they're trying to keep us divided. Because if we're divided, we're weaker. They can control more of us versus being together, like-minded, out trying to do good for everybody, make sure everybody's got everything they need, or helping out, this, that, and that. They don't like that, you know. And I'm gonna go there.
Yeah, you right, bro. You right.
J3GS, good to see you, my brother. Right, Happy Mac. Would you tell him? You know, yeah, tell him he better check his birth certificate. But here's the bottom line, folks. We were created to commune among each other. We are that type of creature that God has made us. We need the interaction and communion and commute and be together and work together and do things together and do things for each other. That's good. And they're trying their best to keep us divided, to keep us worried about somebody getting indicted or this alien thing over here or this and that. They're keeping us distracted. Because if they keep us distracted, we won't see what's really going on and address that issue with the powers that be.
Yeah. Yep. And you know what, man? I'm as far as that goes, because wherever I live on this planet, I'm still a U.S. citizen, so that gives me the privilege and right and ability to vote. And with everything that's going on that get talked about 24 hours, 7 days a week, that is the last thing I'm interested in and the last place I'm looking. If bruh, I'm talking about counter moves. I'm talking about strategics. Really, in real life. If I want to come through the back door, I'm gonna blow up some shit in the front yard. And if I want to go in the back door, I'm gonna blow up some shit it's
basics.
It's basics, man. It's basics, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm so tired of seeing so many people fall victim and this, man, I'm telling you, boy, I didn't realize until I was in my 30s. I started getting tired every 4 years, and then I figured out why. Bullshit.
Yes. Yeah.
We have each other's best interest.
Yep.
Yes. So I was trying to hold this, man, and we can talk about. We'll touch on it again the other night. So I'm sitting over here as for people who follow, for people who are subscribers to us. Y'all know that we in East Africa. Y'all know that the grid go up and down, this and that. Y'all know our backup system been on the fritz, and I did as much research as I could. Now, if you wanna work on propellers, an aft pylon, maybe a transmission, some other cool stuff, I'm okay with it. So I call somebody who I can reach out to and know they're gonna be all right with it. I reached out to Vision Preparedness a couple days ago. about my battery system. Got a couple new batteries. I'm testing them out. I'm trying them out. I'm not getting the productivity that I need. And we talked. We talked. He was there for me. He looked at stuff to double check me. I had already looked at some stuff, and he like, well, this is what I'm seeing over here. How about this? Is it 6 volt? Is it 12 volt? Is it this? Is it that? We talked about, stuff being in the wattage difference from here to, versus the States, because you got 220, you got 110, you got a whole lot of different variables, right? So I'm wondering, what could I be doing wrong? Baby, if you ain't got some, because you can sit around and bullshit and talk about dumb stuff all day. If you ain't got you can call and talk about problem solving with, that's on you.
That's right.
That's on you.
That's right.
That's you. Yeah.
And you figured it out.
Oh, yes, dear. I was told to watch my mouth. I'm not 100% sure what I said, but I was told to watch my mouth. So I'm on my behavior. I'm on my best behavior, sir.
I don't get in grown folk business. I don't get in grown folk business.
Yeah. All right, man. All right, so we only got a few minutes left. I'm gonna wind it down here pretty soon, man. I know that you went live yesterday, and I know that you got something coming up on Tuesday and Thursday and Saturday this week. Man, go and tell everybody about what you got going on, bro.
I got a live stream Tuesday at 6:45 Eastern Standard Time. And I got a very special guest, one of my homies, one of my guys, one of my go-tos, African Dreaming itself. And we're going to be talking about living off grid, isn't for the faint at heart. So I suggest y'all tune in, listen up, come on over, scooch over, get on in there and listen to how it is, because everybody talking about they want to live off grid. So this is round 2 of It Ain't for the Faint at Heart. Thursday nights are our Mayhemic Thursdays, which we talk about anything at 8:00 p.m. Eastern Standard, or you can catch us Saturday mornings at 10 a.m. for Coffee Talk.
Sound good.
Just do a recap. But one thing I need everybody to do, if you haven't done it already, and if you find it in your due diligence and politeness, smash the like button, because Jay always bringing topics that don't nobody want to touch, but he talk about them and he brings the truth. Smash the like button. Share this live out if you can. If you would, please, ma'am, please, sir. It would be much appreciated, because this brother does it not just for himself, but he does it for the community as a whole. So
thank you, brother.
Thank you for allowing me to come up tonight and engage in this heavy but worthwhile topic for sure.
Oh, no doubt, man. And your conversations, y'all having just very quickly, because we got time. I'm just gonna make it an even 2 vision, but get a little bit about your conversation with the other night about something that people forget. And I'm sure you might touch on that on Tuesday, but having the ability to be prepared is something that with regards to hygiene, I think that's something that a lot of people skip over in an emergency, because that's the last thing on your mind. You thinking water, you thinking food, you thinking this and that. But I think hygiene is something that people really need to start implementing.
Absolutely. Absolutely, folks. You got to have hygiene, because that the 3 F's will kill you. Your fingers, dirty hands, dirty food, and feces. So you
Mhm.
gotta wash. You gotta be able to clean, bathe, and all of the above.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hygiene is very important. And the book I
Mhm.
read says cleanliness is next to godliness. So there you go.
Yeah. 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 And let's say some YouTubers have romanticized off grid and yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You right, living
Mhm.
natural. You right. That's true. They romanticize it. They may not be living off grid, but they romanticize about it. And
It's
it's
not
work.
fun. It's work.
It's work,
It's work.
but it's
It's
worth
work.
it. Yeah, but it's work.
Yeah. And I can tell you, man, before we got this water tank, bruh,
Hmm.
literally, when you get home, when you leave, you got something to do. Either
Yeah,
you checking batteries or you checking this or you checking that. You going straight to the see how much water you got. If it's on,
right.
you gotta water plants, you gotta water animals, you got something to
Yep.
do all the time. And Hollywood make it sexy, but that's the one thing that I'm like, don't nobody want to do that in real life, not on purpose.
Right.
Like that's the last thing you really want. It's good to be prepared for it, but to really live in that space and that you don't want to do that.
Right.
You don't want
Now,
to do that.
if you do, then you better be prepared to work.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right, Dave. Got to put in the work. That's right. Got to put in the work. Anybody that has a homestead or farms or off grid, y'all know, we work from sun up to sundown.
Yeah. Yeah.
It ain't glamorous,
Absolutely.
but it brings us a peace at night knowing that we worked hard, but yet we have everything we need.
Absolutely. I
And
was trying to go.
you know, I did a live the other night talking about how do we become self-sustainable.
Happy Mac Vision over there farting or something. What is this about? Wow.
I have no
I
idea.
think Vision was
No, I'm gonna put that on Happy Mac. Right.
farting. Okay. Happy Mac over there farting. It's fine. Everybody fart.
That's
Especially on
true.
Sundays. I mean, why not? Why not?
He says especially on Sundays. What, you been doing a survey or something, bro?
You never know, man. Just Google it. Google it. I don't
No,
know.
I'm good. I'm good. Right.
But hey, y'all, I really do appreciate all of y'all who have come in, who have been here. Have Max said it was one of the 4 Fs.
1 to 4 F. Yeah. Instead of 3 Fs, it's the 4 Fs. Yeah.
It's the 4 Fs. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Because hey, I guess if you do enough of them, after a while, you gotta go work somewhere. You can't just fart all day and not have repercussions. So
That's right.
there's
Consequences and
that. Yeah. But really, y'all, thank y'all so much. Everybody who slid in, everybody who stopped by, we thank y'all. Y'all make sure y'all catch Vision Preparedness on damn, Vision froze up on me. Vision, you still there? Oh, Vision froze up on me. Okay, y'all make sure y'all catch Vision Preparedness on Tuesday. I think he said 6:45 a.m. p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. TX Lala, I ain't even know you was in the bushes, sis. Much love. Thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody so much for this Sardine Sunday. And Official J Mia dropped Vision Preparedness link. I didn't even know Official J Mia was still in here. Thank you, my sister. Thank you for everything that you did last month as far as Slay Timber, you and April, pieces of April, and Just thank everybody, man. Boy, there's people coming out the bushes at the end, man. TX Lala was in here. Miss Grace Gines, thank you for being here.
Yes,
Dave Buzz,
indeed.
everybody. J3GS Farm, aka Honey Slinger, thank you for being here, bro. With that being said, man, we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all so much. I hope somebody took something away from this conversation because I'm encouraging each and every one of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, at the end of it all, if you have the ability, for one, to have access to the internet, for two, to be able to have possession of a device that you can view the internet, whether it's a phone, a computer, a tablet, whatever. If your eyes are working for you to see said device, if your fingers can type, if you can pay that month after month after month, baby, you are blessed, in my opinion.
That's right.
And I ain't pushing nothing on nobody. I'm telling you that these are my thoughts and my opinions. We all got something to be grateful for. We
Yeah, we
all
do.
receive a blessing every morning that we wake up and open our eyes. And don't be ashamed of it. Don't feel bad about it. It's okay. Accept those blessings. Take it in stride. Try to utilize those blessings to help be a blessing to somebody else. So, with that being said, I ain't gonna belabor the point. I'm gonna give the last word to my man Visual Preparedness. If he got anything else he want to say, and we're gonna dip out, fam.
Only thing I want to say, folks, is smash the like button, share this out. Jay, thank you for allowing me to come up and spend some time with you on this amazing topic. As always, my brother. Thank
All
you.
love, bro. All love, fam. Hey, until the next time y'all see me and I see y'all, which will be Tuesday on Trill Tuesday, and then later on over at Visual Preparedness. I'm gonna be over here being country in another country.